So welcome back, guys. So today I've come back with a new strategy that I want to teach you guys, and I think if you added this strategy to your trading arsenal, then it is going to be a good addition for that matter. It is also simple, but most people call it the Alchemist Strategy. The Alchemist Strategy. I think it is my favorite way of trading. It is my most used strategy, and going forward I think I'm going to be using this strategy for some good time. So I wanted to show you how it works. I've just learned it of recent. It is not something that I've been doing for a long period of time. However, the period that I've been using it has been so effective, and I think I can share it with you. So how does it work? For Alchemist, it is simple. You'll always have they use support and resistance, what they call S and R or S and R. So that support and resistance works in a way that if you see two candles, one bullish, one bearish, that is resistance. If you see another two candles, one bearish, one bullish, that is support. So how does it work? Let me show you. Let me just zoom it out, make it big. Weekly time frame always has those big candles. So you zoom it out in order for you to see it clearly. So now, as you look here, you see we have a bullish candle and then we have a bearish candle. So if you see a bullish candle and a bearish candle at the same time, that is what we call resistance. So where is the resistance going to be? Up here on the top of the bullish candle. As long as the bearish candle appears and closes, it is now resistance. So come and mark it here like this. So that is going to be your resistance. And again, where do you see another bullish candle and a bearish candle? We see one here, bullish, bearish. We come and mark our resistance. We see another bullish, bearish. We come and mark our resistance. So now someone is going to ask, how comes the bullish candle here, when you're marking, you marked from up, and for this one the bearish candle is down? Aren't they supposed to be on the same level? No, they don't have to be on the same level. What has to appear is, as long as you see a bullish candle and one bearish candle, its closure, then you mark at the top of the bullish candle. That is the resistance. Why do we mark at the top of the bullish candle? Because this was the closing price of the bullish candle, or we were going up. So the closing price of that up, that is where we mark. Same thing with the bearish candle and the bullish candle, which is our support. You mark the closing candle of the bearish candle. That is strategies of the Alchemist. So now this one, someone will say, but now here the bullish candle is down and the bearish is up. Why do you mark down? It's because where the bullish candle stopped, that is the closing price of that bullish uptrend. That is our resistance. Same thing here. Just look for any two candles, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, you mark. That is your support, resistance. So how do we now make or formulate a strategy out of this? Now that I've showed you your support, your resistance. Support is the same thing. You come, you see a bearish candle, a bullish candle, you mark at the closing price of the bearish candle. That is supposed to be your support. If you want to see that this thing is genuine, just come to your line chart. Alchemist deals so much with the line chart. Come to your line chart, you'll see where you marked exactly. That is where the turning point is. That is your support. You come to this one here, mark it well like that. So you go to the line chart and see, you see exactly on the closing price of the bullish candle is where I marked, and it's where it's appearing. Come to this one also, come and mark this one here like this. You see exactly on the closing price. So this support and resistance or SNR is taking the closing prices of this support of this bullish and engulfing candle. If it is in the uptrend, the closing price of the bullish candle. If it is in the downtrend, the closing price of a bearish candle. So you come to, let's say here now, here you see here, let me show you. You will mark the closing price of the bearish candle. Despite the fact that the bullish candle is down, we mark the closing price of the bearish candle. When you go to the line chart, you see exactly how precise it is. Yeah, that is what Alchemist is all about. Precision is key. And guys, this is my best strategy, like I told you, and you're going to see why it is my best strategy. Just follow up with me. So now we have marked, we have taught you how to mark the bearish and the bullish candle. If you have not learned, just go back through this video, watch it many times until when you get to learn it. That is how we learn, guys. With Forex, if you don't have a mentor, you're always going to watch these videos many times before you can actually grab the concept. So now let's remove these things and then we go to the strategy, how it's supposed to be. So now we know how to mark the bullish and we know how to mark the support and resistance on MSNR. So now what do we do on Alchemist? What do we do for this case? I'm just going to pick a cherry pick anything here. I think, yeah, start from here. Good, my internet is slow, but finally it has done it. So now you see this bullish candle here, it ended with a rejection. So now come and mark the previous resistance, which is here. You see here where I marked, come the line chart, you see exactly at the point, at the tip. That's why I marked. Remember, it is precision in Alchemist. So now that I've marked here, what do we know? The trend is the market first it's bearish. It is bearish because we have this low being taken out by this price movement here. So it was taken out and now the market is bearish. Even if you go to the whole aspect of the thing, in this moment here we have a high and then a low and then a lower high. So it looks like we are coming down. So we can anticipate a downtrend, and remember this is a weekly time frame. So we have our resistance here. Do you see this candle here? It has closed with a rejection, meaning it is rejecting this resistance here, or it is rejecting the prices above here. So what does that mean? It simply means now that this candle has rejected the prices above here, it means chances are high, or we are more likely to go down. We are more likely to go where? Down. Guys, this is pure alchemist that I'm teaching you. If you learn this strategy, you're not going to need any other strategy. In the last video, I taught you a good strategy, and I know most of you are going to be using it. But with this Alchemist, it's also another good strategy, and it is my personal favorite. If you learn this strategy, you're not going to need another strategy. Okay, so now the price is rejecting this area level here, which is supposed to be our resistance. The price is rejecting here. So the closure of this candle here, that is the previous week, rejected the prices up. So mark it like this, and what do you want to see? You're going to go to the daily time frame in order to see a bearish breakout from the to the downside. Why do we want to see a bearish breakout? It is called storyline in Alchemist. So what happens is, when you see the rejection on the weekly, you want that rejection to be followed with a bullish or a bearish breakout on the daily, on one time frame below that time frame you're working on. So if it is a daily, when you see a rejection of the daily support or the daily resistance, you want the 4 hour to form a bearish or bullish breakout. If it is the weekly, you see a rejection on the weekly support or resistance, like in this case it is a rejection on the weekly resistance, you want the daily to form a bearish breakout because it is rejecting the resistance. So we expect price to go down, so you want the daily to form a bearish breakout. I'm going to show you. So now after the week has ended, you have seen a rejection. Come to the daily time frame. So when you come to the daily time frame, what do you see on the daily time frame? This is the support. It has been rejected by the price here. So in order to see the precision with these bear candles, you're not going to see anything. Always you go to the line chart. So on the line chart, what do you see? You see a higher high, a higher low, a higher high, a higher low, and it looks like we are getting a break here. You're getting a break here. So you're going to mark this low here. This low here looks like we are getting a break there. So now mark that low and then wait for price to take out that low, and then when it takes it out on the retest, that is now when we enter and take price down. You see how it is simple, guys. If you're not getting it right now, don't worry, you'll get it. You just have to watch this video a few more times, then you're going to get it. So now we are going to wait for price to break here. On the retest is where we enter. When we're waiting for price to break here, it has to break on the daily time frame, guys. The price has to break on the daily time frame. If it hasn't broken on the daily, don't go to the 4 hour looking for the breaks, because there now you'll be rushing. Anything can happen before the daily breaks. The bearish line has not yet been made. So now we are going to play price one more candle in front like that, and now we have a candle. Has it crossed? We check. It has not. Anyway, it looks like it has crossed, but yeah, it has crossed, and now it's like retracing. So now if it has crossed like this, you're going to go to the 4 hour now to look for entries. Only when the daily has confirmed, that is when you go to the 4 hour to look for your entries. So what are you looking for in the 4 hour? You're looking for breakouts that happened on the 4 hour. We have one here, we have another one here. Do we count this also? I think this one also can be counted like that. If you come to the line chart, you see where I marked there is support, there is resistance here, there is resistance here, there is resistance here. Precision, guys, precision is what matters in MSNR. So now that you have seen that, we are waiting for price to give us a red candle to show us that it has confirmed indeed we are going down on the 4 hour. You can even go up to the 1 hour to look for sniper entries, but me, I prefer the 4 hour to give me confirmation. So you proceed. Now we have, okay, let me just remove one there. On proceeding, then we get this candle to show us that yes, indeed the sellers are involved and we are willing to go down. So what happens? We enter from here like this, then put the stop loss all the way to the support, that the resistance that was rejected. How many pips are those? Those are 94 pips. So now someone will say, oh, but now the stop loss is big, you don't have a big account. Guys, it is now where the lot size issues come in. If the resistance, if the stop loss is going to be big, reduce your lot size to accommodate the stop loss, because you don't put the stop loss according to your account balance. You don't put the stop loss according to what you want. You put the stop loss according to the price. What is the price is telling you? What is price action telling you? Price action is telling you the stop loss should be on the previous resistance. Why are you putting the stop loss so tight? If you put it tight, it's going to be hit. It's going to be hit, and then the price might continue moving in your direction. You'll be there crying, oh, no, my stop. Well, make sure you put the stop loss where it's supposed to be, according to price action, not according to what you want, guys. Not according to what you want. So me, when it is 94, I just round off to 100. Not saying that it will reach there or something, but I just need to be sure that what I'm doing is right. So now that we have gotten our entry, we are looking for what? We are looking for where we're going to be putting our target. These lines can be, we can remove them now that we've gotten our entry. So where do we put our target? Come back to the weekly and look for the weekly, where there is a weekly resistance, the next weekly resistance. Where is the next weekly resistance? It is this area here. Why this area? Remember, red candle, green candle, resistance, green candle, red candle, support. Green candle, red candle, resistance, then red candle, green candle, support. So now the next target is here. Why here? It is because it is where the next support is. You can stretch up to here, but the first level target should be at the next support point. Now someone would ask, why not here? Hey, why are you going far? It's because this one has already been rejected by this candle. So now you come to our position size calculator. Let me just make it big such that when I go to the weekly I can be able to see it. Okay, so I come back to the weekly. Sorry guys, my internet is slow. Yeah, now that one, this one is a bit big. So this is where you put your stop loss. So the take profit is going to be all the way here. Guys, you see it there. So now we monitor the trade on the daily. Why do we monitor the trade on the daily? Because the weekly has those big candles, but you see the daily. At the daily, you have those candles that they be moving when you're seeing, so you get that confidence that yes, I'm watching the trade and it's going in my direction or not. So we monitor the trade on the daily. So the first level target is here, and how many pips are those? 580 pips. Guys, this is a 1 is to 5. Why? Because we work on the high time frames. Guys. So now what happens? We're going to play the price forward and see where it goes. It went back. You see here, it went back to my stop, but it did not hit it. This is what I was telling you. If we had not put the stop above the resistance here, we would have stopped out, and look what the price did. It moved back. You see, it has moved around 300 pips, but because we put the stop according to the price action, that is why we see price tried to come back here, retest this support here. I think it retested this support here. Yes, so it retested this support here. You see the precision, guys. And going forward, these are the kind of content that I'm going to be producing on the Alchemist strategy, because now it is the one I'm using. I've been giving you different strategies such that you can diversify, but now I don't see why I should keep on giving them those strategies, yet this is the one I'm using. So it tried to test here. You see the precision on the support, and then it dropped down. So let me play the price forward. Yes, it went back, retraced, then came back to price did not reach our support. Boom, it hit our take profit. I think this candle is for today. Today is when? No, it hit our take profit on Friday. That's when it hit our take profit. But did you get the concept, guys? Did you get the concept? And you see how this MSNR thing is a good one. I'm going to be giving you contents about the Alchemist MSNR, such that you can. It is a little bit of the Malaysian MSNR, but many people call it the Alchemist. But me, I just learned something little about it, but I think it is the best method that you can use to enter the Forex market. So same protocol happens on the daily, on the 4 hour, on the 1 hour, but me, I rarely go below the 1 hour. I think you can see the time frames that I use. I use monthly, weekly, daily, 4 hour, 1 hour, top down analysis, put Malaysian MSNR, some little bit of Alchemist, and you're good to go. MSNR is simple. Malaysian support and resistance. There is nothing new there. It's Malaysian support and resistance. So guys, that is how it operates. If you really want to learn more about this, comment down below in the comment section. Tell me what exactly do you want me to teach about, like what specific strategy, or in this specific strategy that we have here, what exactly would you want me to go about, such that I can clarify your doubts about this strategy. For me, it is my best strategy that I am using right now, but I don't know. If you would want to see more of these videos, please comment, share. You can also subscribe to the channel for more content like this. I'm going to be sharing this strategy almost each and every day, such that all of you can master it well. So that is it all for today, guys. You can subscribe to the channel for more content like this, like, share, comment, anything that you would want, and I'll be helping you with that thing.